Cole saying he got a bigger purpose. That's why he didn't want to engage in the battle. Which I think aligns with. Well, I mean, that's basically what he said. He was basically like, yeah, he was like, I'm not out here trying to please people who don't know what I'm doing it for. Right? And, you know, I'm finally
just because I didn't shoot doesn't mean I don't have the biggest gun.
Nobody said he can't rap.
He did shoot.
He did shoot. So, but nobody said he can't rap.
Well, I was just saying, I was just articulating that it sounded like that last verse we heard, right, was aligned with what he said at the time when he was like, my heart's not in this. This is not who I want to be. And he and even the song that was a 7-minute drill that he pulled down, we at the time was saying he don't even sound like he want to even be doing this.
It doesn't sound like he means it.
So I think this aligns with that. That's really all I was trying to say. Not whether or not he would have won or not. As people, you know, I felt like that was a felonious line. That's a felonious line to retroactively, in hindsight, say, yeah, nah, I would have won. Nah, bro.
Wait, which line was that? What did he say? What was the exact bar?
He said, I wouldn't have lost the battle. I would have lost the bro.
Right. Oh. So it's like you wouldn't have lost the battle.
So let me just say then, I like the song, but hit that line with this button.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
The
Drake line too. Yeah,
you can hit that with the button too.
Wait, what was the Drake line?
He's sending Drake moral support and saying, "Hey, we're still friends." I don't know if that's gonna.
You don't know if Drake's on that same page. Is what you saying? Well, no, he says Drake's still my bro. Like he still views him that way
and trying to give him advice.
Yeah, he's trying to give him advice. I don't.
It's like, bro.
Right. Like,
well, Drake's on the cover of a fishing magazine right now, Fly Fishing, and putting out an R&B or an R&B Caribbean influenced album because Party Next Door is Jamaican, you know what I mean, et cetera, et cetera.
Right.
So maybe Drake does need some advice.
Not from you, though. Not from the dude that left me to get my back kicked in.
Right.
You don't remember Drake was just on stage saying he ain't got no friends. He can't be myself and I. So he's not hearing this.
Let's stop sitting here acting like if somebody ran from you getting jumped, you're going to be like the next day when they come around and be like, yo, man, you know, I just give you some. You're going to be like, man, if you don't get your...
Now, you're right. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying Cole is saying that Drake is still my bro.
That's cool.
Drake is saying clearly, well, not clearly, but allegedly something different. But I like what Cole did right there.
Me too.
I like the song.
Artistically is dope.
I don't have any. That one line is kind of weird, but otherwise, I like the song. I think it fits totally in with who he is.
Yeah, it's reminiscent of. Didn't he write a letter like? He likes writing letters in the song.
He wrote one to Wale. Remember the one? Well,
Let
Nas Down. Also, the one he wrote to Kanye and Wale. Remember that joint? It was fire.
Yeah, and then when Wale responded, he got quiet. Anyway.
And then this is like another letter to Drake and the fans. Like after now it's all settled down. Hey, these are my feelings, guys.
Thanks.
Look, artistically I like it, but it's like
it's dope.
Well, look, I think listen, while we can, I think there's a part of us as hip hop fans, as rap fans. When the competitive spirit of hip-hop happens, we're rabid about it, right? Like, we're excited. We want to see it. It's a part of the culture. They about to go at it? Let's get to it. But I do think that there is also, within us, the desire to have someone be thoughtful and mature and, you know, think about, you know, things from a macro view like that, and that's what this song is saying. Now, Shawnee, you're gonna be the first one to be like, nah, if y'all get the, you know what I mean, and Rosenberg's gonna be like, if y'all don't.
But my thing is this.
But wait, Cass. But in real life situations,
right?
In real life situations, Rosenberg is very thoughtful, nonviolent guy.
Right.
And Shawnee Culture is a very peaceful, thoughtful culture. I don't engage in negativity thing. Right. And that's what this song is saying.
But that's why I don't.
Me too.
I'm with it.
No. See?
No, Shawnee was about to go, if y'all get the...
Right. I mean, I like the song and I like the sentiment. It just, there is a part of it that first made me feel like, I wonder what Kendrick and Drake feel about this. Like, why you bringing this up, dog?
Well,
that can't be the purpose behind every song is what those two would say back to that song.
But you know what
He's just making a song.
The thing that sticks out to me, Ebro, I agree with everything you said. But Cole still has this edge of competitive in it when he's
Well, so that's why people are hitting him with the congratulations. You played yourself. Is because now I don't agree with them completely, but there is some validity in saying, bro, you was bragging about being the king of the game, the most dominant in the game. You was saying that.
Still,
and when it was time to set it, you didn't want to set it. Now maybe the circumstances, because he knew where Kendrick was going to go, and he knew how personal it was going to get. He just didn't want to be a part of, because it got ugly. And it got real. It got beyond the music ugly.
No, he made the right choice for himself.
And he got personal first. Not personal in terms of like family personal, but he went at J.Cole went at Kendrick's discography.
Yeah, no, but that's clean. That's clean. That's not personal.
Well,
but it would have still been nasty.
He did go at his, like, it's more than his discography, Sean. I see what you're trying to say. He actually went at his whole thing, like what he stands for. He went at what Kendrick stands for rather than just keeping it rap. So that did happen.
But I think the other thing that gets, once again in this song, only scratches the surface of why Kendrick had something to say about Drake. It wasn't just about Drake being dominant on the charts or being the best MC. It was about Drake and the co-opting of styles and culture to basically, get the Infinity Stones and be, the Thanos of hip-hop.
That's cool, but inherently it was about being that guy. Because Kendrick's Kendrick's been that guy that's coming out here and saying, look, I'm that guy.
No, it is. That was right. That's
remember, a part of it. But the
it
main
is a part of it.
The main part was I'm that guy.
Yes, but it was more than just I'm that guy. It was more than that.
Well, it became more than that.
Yeah, it became more than that.
When you have a song that's basically like, yo, you're a colonizer, you're acting just like the white people acted when you go down and take things from black people and you put on black costumes and that's more than just I'm that guy. He took it more than I'm just that guy.
Well, and particularly it's the you act like rap is your thing and you're the king of rap, but really you're not about the culture.
Right.
And that's why I find it so odd that his response to this whole thing has been, let me make these R&B songs and get on a fishing magazine. That, to me, is a weird choice when the whole narrative was, you're not really like about the culture.
Is that being fair, though? Is Drake really not about the culture?
Well, no,
is that really fair?
Cass, I don't know, but you make decisions that make it easy to think that.
Why? What are the decisions that he made?
Why are you coming back with an R&B album and jumping on a fishing magazine? What are we doing, bro? Drop hip-hop records and be somewhere where people rap.
But
maybe he's saying he's gone fishing.
Right, maybe he's saying, you know what, I'm done with you guys. But before that, like, can you really say that fairly? Can you say that Drake was not for the culture?
Yeah, well, actually, yes,
he loves the culture, but
How?
you really like that?
Because over and over again, Cass, he's halfway in.
Well, Kendrick did all these pop records. Are you going to say he's not about the Drake? What pop record did Drake do?
No, every album he's ever made. He doesn't make rap albums.
That's what the artists. But he made
that's not about that.
He made songs that are in the vein of hip hop.
But Cass, you're changing the conversation.
How? You just say he's not from the culture.
Cass, hear me out, please. Biggie's on songs with Michael Jackson.
But they're hip hop. They hit hip hop.
My point is, you could do songs with anyone. It doesn't matter.
Adam Levine.
Anyone? What is your body of work?
Okay.
What is your body of work?
So Drake's body of work is not hip hop?
It's 39% hip hop.
Yo, come on now. Even his reggae records are hip hop. You gotta stop, bro. Like,
listen, but
sometimes I go too far.
Cass, I'm just explaining to you what the conversation is.
The conversation is wrong.
Oh, that may be fine. We'll go cry into your OVO pillow, but this is what it is. Come back and make a rap album, bro. Why? This is a weird choice. All he had to do, we all agreed, even you, Cass, all he had to do was get in the lab and do these raps. And in the end, he's like, I'm not going to do that. That's what people have a problem with you for in the first place.
Well, he did 3 raps. Nobody cared.
No, he didn't.
Well, but see, here's the problem.
He dropped 100 gigs of videos. He did weird stuff.
But here's the problem. People do care about circadian rhythm, and they do care.
They do.
They do. Those records are doing very well. I think, that both of y'all are making valid points, but the critique on Drake has been that he doesn't have a straight ahead rap album. That has been the critique.
Right, but he does have straight ahead rap songs that people choose not to pay attention to.
Nobody's saying that. People are what people are saying is when it comes time to just put on for rap and hip hop, he always decides to do other things. That has been the critique. I'm not saying that it's right or wrong, but that's the critique.
And by the way, I know it sounds like I even make a full judgment on it. I've accepted this is who he is. I'm not even mad about it. But that's what this kind of thing is about. But back to J. Cole, I'm not mad at the song. I love the battle part of rap. But I'm not going to act because I get hyped up off a battle that in any way it's close to my number one most important thing. The number one most important thing to me is great music that you feel and art. And that song is that. That song is J. Cole. That's who he is. I'm not mad at that song.
Well, and I'm glad we have a J. Cole, to be honest with you.
How would you not be?
Well, no, for those that may not be or don't like the song, whatever, I'm just stating my
if you're
position.
not, then him with the button.
If you don't like the song, hit him with the button.
Congratulations.
J. Cole is one of the most important, in terms of the sound that we have and the fact that there's an entire lane where people can make money off of making good rap now. J. Cole is so important to that even existing.
Right. I don't think anybody can argue that at all.
Had a discrepancy. I think we all agreed on the discrepancy of if I would have battled, I wouldn't have lost in this song. That don't fly. That's a no
That
fly.
doesn't, yeah.
That's a no fly.
When you're trying to give a summarization of the whole melee that took place for the past 5 months.
And you're like, yo, if I would have stayed in it, I would have won. No.
You actually tried to fight.
He should have said, I didn't want to stay in it because I would have lost a brother. It would have made more sense. But
Yeah.
You should have just left that out.
You threw the first punch and it wasn't effective.
Shawnee tight. Look, Shawnee
he didn't throw the first
tight.
punch, Shawnee. He didn't do that.
Well, the first retaliation. You stepped up first like, yo, what? You want smoke? Well, I'm ready.
7-minute drill.
You threw an
I think
unaffected
the
punch.
other discrepancy I have is in the song, it makes it sound like us as fans instigated the battle.
Right.
We was lost when I liked that drop. Matter of fact, we was lost
First
person shooter drop. We didn't even think it was a problem. Y'all knew amongst y'all three, y'all knew it was a problem.
Right.
We had heard there was speculation since the Control verse in 2013 that Drake and Kendrick, but nobody substantiated the claim. We had to go back and do a forensic study on Kendrick songs to figure out, he was talking about Drake here, here, and Drake was talking about him here. Y'all been talking about each other the whole time, unbeknownst to us.
The order at the beginning is, if you look at it this way, is first person shooter, then like that.
Yes.
Is the next thing the J. Cole?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then push-ups, then Euphoria.
And then push-ups.
Well,
then push-ups, then the didn't he have two?
He had
right. Push-ups and then the AI joint that he
The
had
AI
down.
joint.
And then Euphoria and then Kendrick
And
came
then we're
with
off.
the barrage.
Right. But J. Cole did jump in early, so I see why it would strike you as odd that afterwards you're like, man, why y'all start this? It's like, well, bro, you kind of started this.
Right. And then apologized and was like, look, give it up for my man. Don't y'all love him too?
No, you know what it is? I get why this judgment of him is fair, but the art part of me loves it because it's giving you who he is.
That's right.
He's conflicted. He's confused. And guys, at parts on this song, he's wrong.
Right.
He's just out here saying the wrong thing.
Well, the other part
is
is like, yo, I knew this battle was going to be about the clicks and this and that and blah, blah, blah. But then later on in the song, he talks about doing it for the charts. Bro, either you don't care about the metrics or you do.
Right.
Because one of these people really doesn't care about the metrics and has showed us multiple times, I'm going to do what I want to do whether y'all like it or not. And that's Kendrick Lamar.
Right.
I'll do it sometimes for the charts. Other times, I'm going to just do what I need to do because I need to do it.
Yeah, and when he does what's not for the charts, it finds its way to the charts because he's just very popular with his fans.
So, there's some discrepancies in this Cole, but once again, it's a phenomenal record.
Agreed.
And I'm glad we got somebody like Cole using. That was a Dead Prez sample.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. Is it the same sample?
Yeah, the Jay-Z one.
It is the same sample though. I thought it was just familiar. It didn't sound like the exact same sample to me.
Maybe it's
a different version.
Slow down or something.
Makes me want to play that Dead Prez, man.